perfect Sunday night for some NBA on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. Looking now at some numbers for Luka Doncic.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
And now the Los Angeles starters. LeBron and Hachimura in at the forward slots. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And for Philadelphia, Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Then there's Paul George. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Barlow in at the 4 spot. Lots of basketball-savvy vets on the floor tonight, Grant. These guys know the game inside and out.
Well, the IQ is so high on both sides. You know, B.A., you expect to see lots of intelligent play, and I always get excited to see teams with this much experience.
George, a devastating finisher with momentum behind him. He doesn't let anything get in his way on the drive. He's right to the rack.
Hachimura finds Doncic. James, a screen on George. A nice shot by Doncic.
Well, I like the setup there. LeBron with the nice pick.
Now Philadelphia with it. Maxey on the wing. He's covered by Reeves. George. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Doncic. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. We talked about the always daunting prospect of slowing down LeBron James. He told me, quote, as dangerous a scorer as LeBron is, we can't devote too much attention to him because he knows how to use his teammates. If we overplay him, he'll pick us apart with his passing. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Edgecombe. Turned in an outstanding game against Milwaukee. Sends it home from three-point land.
Really showing you how quick he can be with the basketball. Maxey letting it fly in a hurry.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. It's a three-point game. Pass to James. Lets it go from deep. And Doncic the bucket on the assist by James. Doncic has got 5.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Edgecombe. They know they can count on him for consistent offense with 16 a game.
Yeah, I like when Edgecombe is aggressive like this inside because he's very skilled at converting from there.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Doncic passes to Ayton. James outside. Doncic feeling it out a bit to the wing, right side. Clock is at 3. Ayton, no good. The 76ers have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. George against James. It's stolen by James. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. That puts him in the lead.
Hachimura has the ability to torch defenses from deep and continues to work on this area of his game.
Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He's set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They trail by 1, and this is their first time matched up with Philadelphia this year.
Last year, they battled to a stalemate, winning 1 game apiece.
And, you know, when you only see a team twice a year, it's hard to really get a good understanding of who they are or a good feel for them. And oftentimes, that can lead to a series split.
No good on that one. And Clark, for all the excitement around acquiring Luka Doncic, now the Lakers hoping to get him back to the NBA Finals.
Yep, his youth sets them up for the future, B.A., but with LeBron James in the fold, they still want to try to win now.
That one misses.
And we know Ayton has all the tools to be a top big man in this league. He just needs to show it on a nightly basis.
Doncic against George. Oh, George with a steal. Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia. No good from outside. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. From deep, here's Doncic. The rebound by Maxey. The Sixers leading. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. The three from Edgecombe. Sinks the tray. Edgecombe's got 5.
You just have to get somebody out on Edgecombe. He's not a guy you want to leave open.
The Lakers with the ball. Now here's Doncic. 5 points in the game. Here's Ayton. Still without a bucket. 6 to shoot. Lets it go. A nice shot by Doncic.
One of the things I love most about Luka Doncic, his court recognition and awareness. This guy is so sharp and alert, understands how to play.
Now here's Maxey. He had 25 points in his last game. Screen by Embiid. For 3, George. And the 76ers another 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Knocked away. Here's Doncic. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. And as a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
The Sixers lead by 3. Here's Edgecombe. 5 points in the game. Pass to Maxey. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul. McCain's checked in for Philadelphia. So it's Philadelphia now. Inside. Barlow with a bucket.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Lakers trail by 5. James with the ball. Still no points. On the wing, Reeves. James, a screen on Maxey. Back to James. 5 on the clock. Pass to Doncic. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
And he's got such great hands. Ayton corrals rebounds and doesn't lose his touch on follow-ups.
And so here is Philadelphia. Maxey passes to Embiid. James against McCain. Maxey surveying the D. Clark, at this point of the season, team identities have to be getting pretty firm.
B.A., you would hope that teams know what they're good at by now. I mean, and their weaknesses as well. You can build on your identity as long as you understand strengths and weaknesses.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw's good for Maxey. And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has meant everything, Grant.
Oh my, his growth both with his play but also with his leadership has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy. It really helps pull this team together.
Both free throws good from Maxey.
You know, one of the things you really appreciate about Maxey is how freely he plays. He just throws himself in there, fearless about looking for ways to get involved in the play and then make an impact.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
And they're one of the top 5 rebounding teams in the league. They put in a lot of work down low. They're an intimidating team when they're attacking the boards.
And their defense you talked about, holding opponents to a very low field goal percentage. They play alert, aggressive D that does not allow many open shots. Reeves up top. James, right side. Over McCain. They get it back. He shoots again. Ayton, no good. The Sixers lead by 5. Outside Maxey. Outside McCain. Here's the 3. On target from range.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And Doncic has got the ball here for Los Angeles. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
Yeah, we know that on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And, you know, one of the things about missing free throws is not only are you not getting points yourself, but it allows the other team to maintain momentum or keep a rally going.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. The Lakers going out and acquiring superstar talent in Luka Doncic. LeBron James said, everything I do on the floor, Doncic has the ability to do it or even do it better. That's how great he is. Even at his young age, he's such a unique, special player. A generational talent. Back to you.
They're happy to have him. Allie, appreciate the report. And it's Maxey missing.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Got a piece of it. Here's McCain. From outside, off the mark. Lakers trail by 6. Doncic outside. The Lakers with another miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
McCain against Doncic. Outside Grimes. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Barlow. Banked it in off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 8.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Now here's Reeves. Coming off a 16-point game against the Celtics in Boston. Ayton passes to Doncic. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Doncic has got 11 points.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
Embiid a screen on Reeves. For 3, Maxey. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
And they've got the D reeling. A full 3-point attack right off the tip.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And the Lakers with some changes. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Kleba comes in for Hachimura. And Vincent is subbed in for Luka Doncic. Hayes, shot's good.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
Philadelphia leading by 7. Up top, McCain. He's covered by Vincent. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Graham.
And that became a glaring need, as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, B.A. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
Free throw good, McCain. Paul George, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Lowry comes in for Maxey. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Lakers trail by 8. Here's Vincent. Off target from outside. Right side Grimes. And it's rejected. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kleba. Gordon, he's checked in for Lowry. Outside McCain. Let's go with a 3. No good. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Vincent outside. Over McCain. Again, Los Angeles.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Vincent. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Here we go, one-on-one. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Here are the best on the boards, the league's best rebounding teams. Second, Philadelphia.
This team has done a great job of hitting the boards, and they do tremendous work boxing out.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the 76ers?
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
And that one misses. Some changes for Philadelphia. Andre Drummond is checked in for Joel Embiid, and it's Walker in for Gordon. And the Lakers also making a change. James is checked in. And he's good on the second. 1:56 left in the first quarter here. Out to the right wing. Here's LaRavia. Here's Hayes. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Jabari Walker. Well, Jackson Hayes, a rim-running center with explosive athleticism, Clark.
Yeah, he's a constant lob threat. I mean, plays well above the rim. He sets solid screens. He's got pretty good feet, so he's able to get out of his screens quickly. Rebounds, protects the paint. I mean, he plays his role at a high level, and he's shot over 70% from the field multiple times in his young career.
Good on the second one. Philadelphia leading by 6. Outside McCain. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
First an assist, and with great execution and the ability to finish, they're a top 5 scoring offense.
And we've talked about the beautiful game before. When you think of that term, great ball movement, team chemistry, they both come to mind. And these guys exemplify both to a T with how many assists they rack up. And the Lakers making a change here. Connects checked in.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
LaRavia outside. For three, James nails it from beyond the arc.
He's become so comfortable from long range. That shot's now a weapon for LeBron.
Outside Grimes. Now George. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And he gave them headaches with his defense. Constant activity at that end with 4 steals to show for it.
Hey, if you don't box out Drummond, this happens. He's an exceptional offensive rebounder who can hurt you big time with the putbacks.
Now here's LaRavia. No points so far. Tries it from the top of the key, and there's another one for the Lakers.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Outside McCain. 12 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Grimes. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw is good. And here's James. It's good! It counts at the buzzer!
Wow. Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer.
Whew. That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Philadelphia on top. They're up by 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what's your take on the Sixers so far?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
They've got Quentin Grimes. Jabari Walker is out there with Paul George. Then there's Jared McCain, and it's Drummond in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Philadelphia has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. James with a steal. Hayes in the high post. Stolen by Drummond. Now here's George. Drummond to screen on James. To the paint. That's good from Drummond on the assist by George.
Boy, George is an outstanding player, actually one of the very best in the league. In these screen and roll sets, he knows exactly what to do.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 3-point game. James, a screen on McCain. Back to James. LeBron James with the flush.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
George sets a screen. Here's McCain. Knocks down the long J. McCain's got 7 points in the game.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Back to James. Over Walker. The shot by James, no good.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Walker's shot is off.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Vincent can't hit. The Sixers lead by 4. Outside McCain. Jacks up a 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. The Lakers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Pass to LaRavia. Puts up a deep 3. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field. He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And here's George. Drummond with the screen. George has the open look. Cash money on the open jump shot. 9 points in the game.
Yeah, nice vision that time displayed by George off the screen and roll.
Connect up top. Pass to James. Hayes with a screen on Walker. James. They get the rebound to get back on track. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. Philadelphia leading by 6. Here's McCain. 8 points in his last time out. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
He has not been at his most efficient this quarter.
Pass to Connect. LaRavia right side. Back to Connect. Vincent left side. LaRavia outside. And again, the Lakers no good. Philadelphia has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Here's George. And no good. Excellent D there from LaRavia. Lakers trail by 6. Here's James. Walker with some nice D.
His struggles this quarter are self-evident, and the team just continues to suffer for it.
Back to McCain. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Here's Vincent. And he lays it in on the break. Vincent's gotten his second bucket. And here are the Sixers now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena. And they proved it that game.
The Lakers with the ball. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. For 3, James. Oh, James knocks down the triple. And in today's NBA, it seems like everyone has a three-point shot, Clark. That didn't used to be the case.
You're exactly right, B.A. In the good old days, way back in the day, threes were mostly for specialists. It just shows you how much the game and the players have evolved.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Some changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Drummond. Edgecombe comes in for Walker. And it's Maxey in for McCain. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for LaRavia. Austin Reeves is checked in for Connect. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Vincent. On defense, Los Angeles. They trail by 3. Embiid, a screen on Reeves. And here's Maxey outside. The Lakers with a rebound.
I think everybody in the building expected them to make that collective shot.
Now, here is James. He's guarded closely. From deep, Reeves. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got his 3rd assist of the night. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Outside Grimes. To the left side wing. 6 to shoot. Outside Maxey. The 3 is up. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
He had 2 first-quarter threes and now just added another.
Lakers trail by 3. Doncic up top. George defending. On the wing, Reeves. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Coming right back with his own. Austin Reeves with the confident response.
Ayton against Embiid. Down low. Embiid puts it in.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Hachimura. Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. LeBron wants his respect. He said the work that goes into still playing at this level has to be respected. They say, would you rather be loved or respected? For me, it's always about respect. People can lie and say they love you, but you can always gauge when someone is not respecting you. B.A.?
He's earned it. Allie, thank you. That's good from Doncic. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Doncic hits them both.
One of the things that's really impressive about Luka Doncic is his continued growth. I mean, season to season, you see this guy working on himself, working on his mind, how he thinks the game and his body, and becoming a better athlete. That spells trouble for the league. Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
Pass to Hachimura. With the 7-footer. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. Hachimura's got 5 points.
He loves to attack from the inside. This is Hachimura's comfort zone, no doubt.
Back to Maxey. It's Grimes on the wing. Pass to Edgecombe. Embiid, high post. Oh, the process! Embiid flexing his muscles.
Boy, if you can't appreciate how skilled Embiid is, you got a problem, and he's impossible for the defense to slow down.
Los Angeles has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Now James. To the inside. That's good from Ayton on the assist by James. James has got his 4th assist in this one. The 76ers have gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Edwards, he's checked in for the Sixers. McCain comes in for Grimes. The Lakers also with a sub. Larabia's checked in. On defense, the Lakers. He's got 13. Knocks down the triple. Edgecombe's got 8.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
Reeves against Maxey. Hachimura with a screen on Maxey. And here's Reeves outside. Counted from distance. Reeves has got 9 points now in the quarter.
He's found his game in the second quarter, looking very assertive now.
Pass to Edgecombe for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And he was dialing that one up. Edgecombe saw his opportunity and seized it.
Here's Doncic. 20 points for him last game against the Celtics in Boston. Ayton, a screen on McCain. And here's Doncic outside. Offensive rebound. Hachimura. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the 76ers. Barlow comes in for Edwards. And it's Paul George in for McCain. Pass to Barlow. Now here's George. There's the triple. Hachimura with a rebound.
Really good shot contest there. It made it tough for the shooter.
Here's Reeves. Shoots over Maxey. The shot by Reeves, no good.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
From the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Los Angeles has gotten only 4 of 9 from beyond the arc here in the second. And here's Doncic outside. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Kicks it to George. And the three-pointer goes. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. Trailing by 2. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. All right, let's take a quick look at the rookie leaderboards and see which young players had the best block numbers last month. VJ Edgecombe, number 1.
His defensive anticipation is just excellent. He changes as many shots as he swats.
Well, he's been slapping shots out of there all last month. I mean, he's building a reputation as a guy you don't want to challenge inside. His arrow is definitely pointing north.
That's good from Ayton. Ayton hits them both. 1:11 left in the second quarter. Reeves against Maxey. Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant one.
He might be lucky just to get a flagrant one there. Lots of contact on that play, and the officials could have gone with a more severe call.
Well, he better be on his best behavior from this point forward. One more flagrant of any kind, and he's out of this game. That free throw's good from Maxey.
The quick-footed, creative Maxey, so much fun to watch. He plays with such boundless energy, and he's still got room to grow.
Both shots good from the stripe. A minute 4 left in the first half of basketball. They set the pick. Here's Edgecombe. He's covered by LaRavia. Edgecombe, no good.
Yeah, and they've taken their foot off the gas a little. They were much more aggressive to start the game and really getting their opponent in early foul trouble.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it.
The Lakers trail. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Reeves finds Doncic. Now Ayton. LaRavia outside. Doncic on the wing. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. Now count. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Sixers on top, up by 2. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm alongside Coach Nick Nurse, and I know you're not too happy with the execution at the defensive end. What needs to be cleaned up?
Yeah, we're making some mistakes on some of the switches. We're making some mistakes on some of the weak side. And then when we did get them to miss a couple, they tipped them right back in. So lots to clean up there.
Okay, it'll be a tough halftime speech from Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
A look here now at the 76ers. They're dealing with some challenges, no doubt about it. They have talent, but maybe not as much as they thought they had. The effort's been spotty. It's been a learning year for this organization.
And now back to that first half. How about Tyrese Maxey? He was getting whatever he wanted, whenever he wanted it.
Well, I love what he's doing offensively. He's hungry, he's attacking, and he's not settling.
He's shooting well because he seems to be getting the shots he wants.
Listen, a guy like that can always get a shot that he wants, Ernie.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Second half underway. Here's who J.J. Redick's got on the floor. Reeves and LeBron out on the perimeter. Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. And it's Doncic in at point guard. Now here's George. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Reeves, the pass to Doncic. Back to Reeves. Pass to Doncic. Ayton, a screen on George. And Doncic launches from deep. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Sixers leading. Kicks it to George. From deep. He drops it from range. George has got 15.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
So far, Grant, we've seen some encouraging intangibles from VJ Edgecombe.
Yeah, you know, he reminds me of Victor Oladipo or even a Dwayne Wade physically. Just an explosive athlete. And I love the way he uses that strength and quickness at the defensive end of the floor.
Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And now a 7-point Philadelphia lead.
Hey, we've seen Maxey take the big jump. Now he's one of the game's best scorers.
From deep, here's Doncic. Barlow grabs a miss. Barlow's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
Hits the trifecta. George has got 6 points in the quarter.
They've come out hot this second half, hitting 3 of their first 4 shots.
James outside. They need this. Oh, back at you. LeBron.
Finally get one to drop after starting the half with 4 straight clanks.
Down low. Here's George. And he drops in the layup off the glass. George has got 20 points.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Doncic against George. Pass to James. Back to Doncic. Clock at 6. Takes the 3. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
After 1-3 in the first half, there's his second right there.
Philadelphia leading by 6. Here's Edgecombe. 11 points in the game. The fadeaway. Embiid misses. The Lakers have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. James passes to Ayton. Embiid with a steal. Maxey against Reeves. Maxey with it. He's got 15. Up top, Embiid is covered by Ayton. 13 feet out. The Lakers with a rebound. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Doncic passes to James. Ayton, a screen on George. 18 feet out. Second chance effort. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. George passes to Maxey. Oh, we're going to see an ejection here, guys. Oh, boy. That's his second flagrant 1 foul of the game, and that's going to do it.
And B.A., that's an early into the game for him after 2 aggressive fouls. He was really pushing it out there and paid the price.
You know, the refs were not being punitive with those flagrant foul calls. You have to protect the safety of the other players. LaRavia is checked in for the Lakers. That free throw's good from Maxey. Both free throws good from Maxey. Here's Edgecombe. 11 points in the game. Maxey passes to George. Back to Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. Philadelphia needs to get off a shot. Here's Barlow. Philadelphia with another miss.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Ayton, and he lays it up and in. Ayton's got 10.
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
Here's Maxey. 17 points in the game. Launches a three. The Sixers again can't hit. Lakers trail by 6. Now James. 16 points for him. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Paul George.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful with LeBron. I mean, he's a clever shooter who knows how to draw fouls. He uses his body really well.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete package.
And he can't hit the second. Philadelphia leading by 5. Here's Edgecombe. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on LeBron James.
Yeah, right away in his career, it's been clear that Edgecombe has a physical presence that very few NBA rookies have.
That free throw, no good.
Missing at the line can be contagious. Unfortunately for them, it's been a season-long issue.
And he sinks the second.
And what jumps out about VJ Edgecombe is his defensive abilities, because that's what can be difficult to teach. But he's already a very potent force on that side of the ball.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And let's take a look at some of the players we expect to participate in this year's dunk contest. Always an exciting event.
Yeah, year after year, these guys find new ways to innovate and stun the judges. It's remarkable stuff.
Well, you look at Edgecombe, and I could see him moving even higher up in the ranks. He's certainly a talented guy up in the air.
He is for sure, but this list is just packed with real aerial artists. This dunk contest is really going to be something special.
So that's how things are currently looking for the dunk contest. But of course, we'll update you with the latest news as we receive it.
And as this lineup starts to take shape, this event is only getting more and more exciting.
Here's Hachimura, deflected, and he's able to get it back. The Sixers lead by 6. George with it, Hachimura covering, pass to Edgecombe. Doncic with a block.
How about the D from Doncic? These guys appreciate when he gives that kind of effort at the defensive end.
Edgecombe, no good.
That's what you want defensively. Force contested threes.
Laravia passes to Doncic. Inside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Strong take by Hachimura. He is built to do damage in there.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
Yeah, you could sum up Rui Hachimura by calling him a pro's pro, a hard worker, and a guy that just continues to add value to his team.
And Philadelphia making a change here. McCain's checked in. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Outside Maxey. Pass to Barlow. Back to Maxey. Tries it from 16. And no good, trying to use the glass. Lakers trail by 5. And here's James. 17 points in the game. And Aiden gets it to go. Aiden's got 4 points this quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Maxey. He's got 17. Barlow. An easy 2 on the layup. Barlow's got 6.
That's how you run the pick and roll. Maxey capping it off with the perfect pass.
And Doncic has got the ball here for Los Angeles. It's a 5-point game. Pass to LaRavia. And here's James. 6 to shoot. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. The 3. Joel Embiid with the board.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Now here's Doncic. 16 points for him.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
Philadelphia leading by 3. Now here's Maxey. Embiid, a screen on James. Maxey passes to Embiid. Just 5 to shoot. 18 feet out. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. James passes to LaRavia. And the shot's good. And now just a 1-point Philadelphia lead.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Philadelphia has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his 3rd foul so far. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Some changes for Los Angeles. Kleba, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. And Vincent is subbed in for James. Takes a step back. The kick out to Maxey. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 3 assists now in this one.
Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his 4th three-pointer of the game.
Lakers trail by 4. Vincent outside. Back to Doncic. Three-pointer. The rebound by Maxey.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Pass to Barlow. Back to Maxey. 5 on the clock. 4-3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic outside. The rebound by Maxey. Maxey's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now here's McCain. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. McCain's got 9 points.
It's obvious they've taken fewer threes here in the second half and are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
Doncic against George. Takes the 3. Again, Doncic missing.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
George finds Maxey. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Jake LaRavia.
Maxey has definitely gotten better at drawing fouls from defenders.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
He's had trouble putting up the same numbers from the foul line that he put up last season.
That free throw's good from Maxey.
They're really shooting better from the free throw line since halftime. That's a big plus if you're holding a late lead.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Andre Drummond is checked in for Joel Embiid. And it's Grimes in for Barlow. And then for Los Angeles, Hayes is checked in for Vanderbilt. And Connect subbed in for Luka Doncic. Lakers trail by 8. Vincent outside. Out to the wing. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Gets the 3 to fall. LaRavia's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
Here's Maxey. On target from about 13 feet. And the 76ers lead by 7.
Recognized that space given, and Maxey pulled up in the mid-range for the bucket.
Steps back. It's blocked. Here we go, 1-on-1. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Jake LaRavia.
At just about 85% from the line tonight. They've looked more and more comfortable as the game's gone on.
In a lot of ways, Paul George has been the prototype of the modern swingman, Grant.
Yeah, 6'8", and with his versatile skill set, plug and play on any team. But health has been a challenge as of late. Now in his mid-30s, can he maintain that elite level?
No good on that one.
Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing.
Edgecombe, he's checked in for the Sixers. He hits the 2nd from the line. Lakers trail by 8. There's 39 seconds left in the 3rd. Here's LaRavia. Three-pointer, no good. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the 3rd quarter. Connects from downtown.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
So it's the Lakers now, following that last three-pointer by Philadelphia. Here's Hayes. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Hayes has got 5 points.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
Here's Maxey. Vincent with the defensive effort.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
With 1 on the clock. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. What a performance for Tyrese Maxey. He has been the story for Philadelphia. He's been lighting it up tonight. 24 points. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. They've got Quentin Grimes, Edgecombe out there with Jared McCain. Then there's Jabari Walker, and it's Embiid in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Outside Walker. Pass to Edgecombe. Back to Embiid. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Hey, go to that whenever you can. I mean, Embiid has a huge advantage in size and skill.
It's James on the wing. Out to Kleba. From downtown. It's hauled in by the Sixers. After this game, they can look forward to Detroit, where they will match up against the Pistons. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just 1 game. Now here's Embiid. Outside McCain. 5 to shoot. The 3-ball. The Lakers with a rebound. James has got 4 rebounds now.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
And that one's good.
Unselfish play by LeBron right there. He really values keeping others involved.
Here's Edgecombe. Pass to Walker. Here's McCain. Checked by James. And it's Smith penetrating. The shot's good on the assist by James.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Philadelphia leading by 7. Here's Edgecombe. Outside Walker. Pass to Edgecombe. Now McCain. Shot clock at 5. The 3. The Lakers with a rebound. Laravia's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Knocked loose. And they're on the run. Here's Grimes. And he lays it in off the breakaway. And the 76ers lead by 9.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
To the left wing. Vincent outside. Fires the 3. The rebound by Embiid.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Pass to McCain. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
He had a couple of triples in that first half, but since then, he has not been a factor from beyond the arc.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. The Sixers lead by 9. Here's Edgecombe. Pass to Embiid. And here's Walker. Shot clock at 6. Here's McCain. LeBron with the rebound. James has got 5 rebounds tonight. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And Philadelphia making a change here. Barlow's checked in. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He said to his players, I believe in you. I know what we have. It was less about X's and O's and more about the team's identity. Guys, they play for one another.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Doncic. Guarded closely. And Grimes pulls it down.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time some.
Philadelphia with another miss.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
Pass to Vincent. Three-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 8 assists in the game. The Sixers lead by 6. McCain with it. Tipped away. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's good. 2 points. And the 76ers lead by 8.
Yeah, I like the way that Edgecombe plays. He looks for others first. A rare trait for a rookie.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Here's a look at the schedule for Philadelphia. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons. And then on Sunday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Brooklyn Nets.
And looking at the Dallas matchup, it's the second game of a back-to-back, so you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
Looking at who's out there now for Philadelphia. Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. Paul George comes in for Grimes. And it's Tyrese Maxey in for McCain.
Maxey working around the contact that time. Nice work.
And Doncic has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
To the middle. Here's Edgecombe. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Lakers trail by 12. Vincent outside. To the wing on the left. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
When you have that kind of size advantage, you just need to go right to the rim.
McCain's checked in for Philadelphia. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for the Lakers. Hachimura comes in for Vincent.
What's up?
Philadelphia leading by 9. Now McCain. And the foul on Jared McCain. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Vincent's checked in for Los Angeles. Lakers trail by 9. And here's Doncic. The 3. Oh, Luka from way back.
Boy, shots like this prove Doncic has the ability to be a major threat from there, expanding his game.
Maxey on the wing. George outside. Clock at 6. Up and over Doncic. George, no good. The Lakers have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Yep, count it. And now just a 4-point Philadelphia lead.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let them get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
James outside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
So physically powerful. A tough task to defend LeBron inside.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
Now over 2 decades playing in the league, LeBron James continues to play at an amazing level. Remarkable.
Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Edgecombe comes in for McCain. And the Lakers also making a change. LaRavia's checked in for Vincent. Both free throws good from James.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Now here's Maxey. Pass to Barlow. Now Embiid is covered by Ayton. The jump hook. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Embiid's got 4 points this quarter.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Lakers trail by 6. Now here's Doncic. James deciding where to go with it. Back to Doncic. This one for 3. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Maxey. George sets a screen. Wing shot on the way. Rebound by the Lakers. Ayton's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. LaRavia passes to Doncic from behind the arc. Rebound by Philadelphia. Barlow's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. George in the post, guarded by Doncic. George passes to Maxey. Tries the spin move. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 15 rebounds here tonight. James outside. Over Edgecombe. Offensive board. Here's Ayton. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, nice fake by Ayton. He can beat you with strength, and he can also beat you with finesse.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Ayton hits them both. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Shoots a 3. That misses. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's James. Takes a three. From the corner, James with the stroke.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his second triple of the half, his 5th overall.
Maxey with it. Laravia's there. The three ball is down.
Edgecombe showing his maturity. Gets them the big bucket when they need it most.
Here's James. And Embiid with the block. It's stolen by Doncic. Laravia inside. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
Another great pass from Doncic. You pretty much expect him to tally double-digit assists every game.
Here's Maxey. Stolen by Ayton. Ooh, poked away. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Doncic against George. Now James. Ayton outside. 6 to shoot. And no one in the vicinity.
He's got that clutch gene. It's in his DNA for sure.
Philadelphia has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. Maxey. Oh, it misses.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
James outside. Now Ayton. Oh, he jammed it.
Wow, we've seen Ayton step up in big moments, in big games, and deliver.
1:09 left to play in the 4th quarter. Outside Maxey. Now Embiid. Stolen by Ayton. Laravia outside. Pass from downtown.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Here's Maxey. Beyond the arc. And they recover it. Here's the pick. George! Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Those free throws right there now gives them a little bit of breathing room.
Here's Embiid. From 10 feet out. Now it's Maxey. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
And the over and back call is just a loss of focus.
Yeah, clearly an unforced mistake there. You got to keep your head in the game and tighten that handle.
No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
And so it's the Lakers with the W. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, Luka, many feel that this team is exceeding expectations. How do you keep this rhythm going?
Yeah, we just got to keep going like that, don't listen to anybody, just be ourselves, play as a team, and that's our key.
You got it, thanks.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, LeBron James.